rather clear of what he's saying. There you have it, Trump's first reaction post the results. He's quoting analysis by pollsters saying Trump wasn't on ballot messaging. So remember, this is, a big setback for the Republicans. Pollsters saying Trump wasn't on the ballot, and the shutdown has been cited as a reason for setback as well. Let me go across to Rishabh, my colleague, who's getting us more on this. Rishabh, even as the Republicans face this setback, Donald Trump has been, as expected, not very sporting in taking in this kind of a result. He has lashed out at the Jews of New York for voting for Mamdani. Now, of course, pollsters saying that, shutdown perhaps is something that played as a big reason of the Democrats winning this entire government shutdown that has extended for a very long time now.
Well, there are two things here that we need to understand. Donald Trump not taking it sportingly is very well expected. Donald Trump is a person who doesn't take defeat or a no very easily, and that is something that is on display right now. But what's very concerning for Republicans here on, when pollsters say that Donald Trump was not on ballot is the reason that Republicans lost, then the pollsters are also in a way indicating that next election, the 2028 election, is not going to be very easy for Republicans. Trump cannot be on the ballot. Remember, this is the second term for Donald Trump as President of the United States, which means he cannot rerun for the presidential election in 2028, which means that if pollsters are to be believed, it's going to be a tough nut to crack in 2028 for Republicans.
Yeah.
Then the government shutdown. Remember, the government shutdown is to a point where experts now say that if this continues, the airspace might have to be shut down in the United States, and that is something that will be a huge setback for the economy of the United States. So a lot is changing from here on, and everything is not going the way Trump would have expected things to unfold by the end of first year of his second term of presidency.
Yeah.
Midterms are to take place next.
That's right, Rishabh. Midterms, of course, will take place next year, and this really sets the tone for that election. Let me also go across to Ambassador JK Tripathi, who's joining me on the phone line. Ambassador Tripathi, good morning. The fact that Zohran Mamdani's victory comes amid the kind of anti-immigrant sentiment that prevails in America at the moment. How do you see Donald Trump administration and the Republicans, the MAGA supporters of Donald Trump, now taking forward this entire election and the subsequent midterm elections? Do you expect them to get harsher in their stance towards immigrants, double down on their entire, anti-immigrant stance, or do you think they're going to take lessons and rectify their course?
No, they might get harsher because there is no dearth of sycophants of Trump in Republicans. So everybody would file behind Trump to get harsher against the immigrants. But nevertheless, as the previous panelist, as Rishabh has said, that it is going to be difficult for Trump and Kotari to sail through this situation because despite all their might and all their propaganda against Mamdani, he has won. That shows that the people are now sort of fed up from Trump's policies, and the immigrants are totally behind Democrats in form of Mamdani, you see. So now I don't think there would be any easy going for Trump. Rather, despite their anti-immigration stance, Trump is going to have problems, and especially right now he's facing the problem about the closure of the government because of the shortage of the fund, because of the non-passage of the funds, So yeah, this is going to continue, and some of the Republican senators are in for blocking filibustering, but then they know that even if they block it and due to this they get the budget passed, then it is going to be difficult for Democrats, for Republicans in future.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Ambassador JK Tripathi, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your perspective. Viewers, there's lots of reactions that are coming in as far as this big setback for Donald Trump is concerned. Yes, the New York City has been a stronghold of the Democratic Party. But remember, this victory comes in as a big relief for the Democratic Party as well, who've seen the kind of setbacks that they have in the presidential polls and the entire tussle between Donald Trump and Zohran Mamdani, as well as several officials of Donald Trump who have been voicing their opinions against Mamdani. But remember, this clearly reflects the kind of sentiment that prevails on ground. And it's not just New York City, it's also Virginia and New Jersey, which have given away. New Jersey, Democrats have retained their stronghold there, with Mickey Sherrill winning the post of the governor. In Virginia, all three posts, whether it's the governor, the lieutenant governor, or the attorney general, they have been flipped. They were held by Republicans. Now they have been flipped, and Democrats have won there.